Hey y'all, I'm sorry this was not the live that you were expecting tonight. I know that I promised you um, some paranormal talk tonight. Unfortunately, I am having my pain level's really, really bad tonight. And uh, I've got stuff going down with my person that I'm trying to get out of that bad situation. And so that is not going to be real fun with the way that my sciatic nerve is acting up. But I figure if I get as much rest as I can tonight, it will make, it will hopefully, it will make um, driving for 6 hours tomorrow suck less. Maybe. I'm hoping. Got my fingers crossed. But yeah, 6 hours, that's down and back, barring any pit stops that are needed because this lady, she is physically disabled, completely physically disabled. She's in a wheelchair. So we might need to take a few pit stops on the way back. Because, these things, it is the way it is. When you're dealing with physical disability and chronic pain, it's just, that's par for the course. It's part of life. Yeah, I'm dealing with my foot buzzing today and uh, feeling like my foot is on fire, which is always really fun. Um, yeah, I'm exhausted because that's the other thing people don't tell you. When you are in unrelenting pain, and even if you're used to being in pain, it's like I've lived with this for 20 years, but when it's in overdrive like this, it's exhausting. It is absolutely freaking exhausting. Pain eats your energy level like none other. And my pain level is way. And what really sucks about tomorrow is most of my go to meds I can't take because they are not compatible with driving. So tomorrow is just going to be a lot of white knuckling and just toughing it out because what I'm doing is way more important than my comfort. Getting this woman and her daughter out of the situation that she is in is more important than short-term harm that I'm gonna do to myself uh, by not not going, by not staying home and resting. But we've got the plan in place. Everybody knows what they're doing, more or less. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna do what we got to do. And I hate this. I hate my body, but my body hates me, so it's an even trade. So yeah, I'm sorry about not having the paranormal chat tonight, but my body just won't do it. Especially with what I've what I have that I have to do tomorrow. Because tomorrow's not a choice. But yeah, send me traveling grace or good vibes or positive energy or whatever it is that you believe in, that you do. Thoughts and prayers, good vibes, just whatever positive energy that you can toss my way. That tomorrow, that is what I need. That is what this lady needs. That is what her kid needs. Because he's actively stalking them and he only lives 2 blocks away. So he can actively stalk them from his house. And some of the information, my nose is super itchy today. And some of the information that I've got, I've been wondering whether he was just stupid or whether he is actually legit crazy. Based on the information that I got today, I'm leaning towards a little stupid and a lot crazy. So yeah, she's not in a good situation. This is not a safe situation. So yeah, we've got to work on getting her moved and getting her in a place where he cannot actively stalk her. And I think moving her 3 to 4 hours away will make where they don't know hardly anybody but me and my family. That will make it significantly more challenging for him to stalk her. And I commend her for her bravery because she is leaving everything she knows. Everything she's ever known to come to a place where she doesn't know how it works and she doesn't know hardly anybody but here except for me and my family. And that's a scary thing. That the unknown is terrifying. But she is so brave. And she is so strong. And I mean, I've seen people lose their courage about trying to do something like this when they're faced with having to leave everything they've known and go somewhere that they know nothing about. That takes courage. That takes bravery. That takes some real fucking powerful strength. And sweet lady, I know that you watch my channel. I love you, baby doll. I will see you, you know when. You know when I will leave here. You know when I will be there. And we're going to fix this. And we're going to get you safe. Because you and your kid deserve that. You don't deserve to have him and your daughter that doesn't like you and his new person coming over to your house in the middle of the night and banging on your shed trying to scare the crap out of you. You don't deserve that. That is not okay. You don't deserve him stalking you. You don't deserve any of that. So I am very proud of you for standing up, and I'm very proud of you for doing this. And I'm very proud of you for trusting the process. Because I know this takes a lot of courage. And by making the steps that you've already made and doing the things that you've already done, you can take these next few steps and get this done. And I am here to help you. My family is here to help you. My husband is here to help you. Because we don't do abusers, we don't do bullies. We don't believe in any of that. My mom and I, we've done this stuff for a very long time. I learned how to do this from my parents. I learned how narcissists and abusers work because of a very dear friend that we were too naive to understand what was going on. Through ignorance, we failed her. And because of our ignorance, she came to some very deep harm. Harm that she never fully recovered from. So I do what I do because I don't want another person to end up like Amanda did. I don't want to see somebody else have to try to heal from being that broken, that damaged. I can't. I can't just sit by and watch somebody come to that kind of harm. Not when I can do something about it. You want to know who I am. You want to know what I am. You want to know the reality of me. That's it. I will not stand idly by and watch someone come to permanent harm. I can't do it. Because I've done it before. Because I didn't know better. But because I watched that happen, I taught myself, I educated myself on how abusers work, how narcissists work, how narcissists think. I educated myself on all of that so that I can recognize the signs, so that I can pull people out before it's too late, before they get so broken and damaged that they're afraid of their own shadow, before they get so broken that they can't get it together enough to feed themselves. I watched that happen. And it happened because I was ignorant. And I will not let it happen again. Not when I can stop it. If you need help, there is an email on my bio on my YouTube page. Send me an email. I will do what I can to connect you with the people that you need to be able to get out. Don't wait for it to get bad. Don't wait for your partner, your alleged friend, your parent, your step parent. Don't wait for them to start beating your head into walls or the floor or concrete. Don't wait for them to start handcuffing you to things or tying you to things and beating on you. Don't wait for that to start. Don't wait for it to start happening. As soon as they start trying to control you, as soon as they start trying to chase off your friends, your family, your support network, as soon as that starts to happen, run, get away. Don't wait for it to get bad, because when it gets bad, then you're stuck, then you're trapped. And then you have to wait for moments when they're not paying attention. And it's hard to get those moments when they are not paying attention, when they're not monitoring every single damn thing you do. That is really fucking hard. But yeah, if you need help, if you need to get out, if you're stuck, you're seeing the signs of somebody is an abuser, somebody that you're with that you need to get away from, if you need any kind of help, legal help, I can tell you who to contact. And if I don't know, I can find out. And I can connect you with the resources you need. Now, here's the thing. All I can do is provide the connections. I can provide the support, the connections, the resources. I can't do the rest of it for you. I can help you find emergency housing. I can help you find contacts with social services. I mean, whatever it is that you're needing so that you can get out and survive. I can help you figure that out. And I can find that stuff for you and I can connect you with it. But I can't make you do it. I can't make you contact social services. I can't make you contact the women's shelter or emergency housing or whatever. I can find it for you and I can give you the information, but the rest is up to you because I can't do that for you. I can't talk to the lawyers for you. I can't talk to social services for you. I can't talk to the people that will help you find a place to live while you're trying to get back on your feet. I can't do that for you. But I can absolutely get you phone numbers and people to contact. And I can absolutely be there and hold your hand while you're going through the process. I can absolutely do that. But I can't make the phone calls for you. And I can't talk to those resources for you. That has to come from you. But I can absolutely help you figure out the best way to get out. I can absolutely help you figure out protective orders and all of that business. And a lot of the time, the places that do the emergency housing and um, the people that help with people that are being abused, a lot of the time they have phone numbers for that. They have who to contact and um, where to go and all that. They have those resources already compiled for you. All you have to do is make that first contact and say, this is what I'm going through. This is what I need. And then it's just a matter of going through the process. And that's where this lady that I'm helping, that I have been helping, that's where she's at. She is at the point where she is just going through the process. And I'm providing as much support and facilitating getting to that support as much as I can. Because she's coming up here where I am, because she's moving here. I can do that. But we're to the point where she has to do most of the legwork. I've found the resources, I've found the people to contact, I've given her that information. And the rest is up to her. And now we're to the point where I'm just holding her hand and telling her, you are so brave. Because, sweet lady, you are so brave. And I know sometimes it's easier to be brave because you have somebody that depends on you. Because that precious girl child, you're what she has. Because he's proven that she's a tool, she's a weapon. She's something to take and beat you with. And somebody that actually loves their kid, they don't do that. They don't use their child to flog the other parent. That's not what somebody that loves their kid does. That's somebody that that's what somebody that is using their kid as a pawn. That's what somebody that's using their kid as a pawn. That's what they do. Is they use that child as a weapon. They use that child as somebody to beat you with. And I mean, he's a narcissist. There's some research that says that narcissists aren't even capable of loving themselves. If you can't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? I mean, I know from my own personal experience that narcissists, they think about themselves. They think about what they want. They think about what they think they need. They think about themselves above all else. And everything and everyone around them is just a tool to get what they want, what they think they need, what they think they want. Because a lot of times what they think they want is not what they actually want. And it's not what they actually need. But yeah, that's where I'm at tonight. Sorry, I keep looking around because I'm sitting in the middle of a parking lot and I just want to make sure nobody comes up and bugs me. Um, but yeah. When I say I'm here for you, I mean I'm here for you. When I say I love you, that's what I mean. It's not fake, it's not false, it's not just something to throw out there at the beginning or the end of a video. It is absolutely 100% genuine. Because what I do in this world, what I do in life, because I'm an empath, because I'm a shaman, and shamanism, being a shaman, that is not something that you can go out and say, yeah, I'm a shaman. No. It's something that you become through life experience. There's no training for it. There's no how to become a shaman. It's something that you either are or you are not. Some cultures think you're born that way. Some cultures think that you become that way when you have a near-death experience. I don't know. I have died and come back more than once, starting when I was an infant. I've had a close connection with the other side since I was an infant. Knowing things, being aware of things, connecting with things that I have no earthly way of knowing. That's not something that you learn to do. It's something that you either can or can't do. And it's something I can do. But by dint of that, by dint of being an empath, by dint of having died and come back and becoming that bridge between worlds that a shaman is, because of that, that predisposes me to do what I do, to be compelled to do what I do. And yeah, sometimes what I do is a little dangerous. But that's where being an autistic person kind of comes in handy for me, because I'm not afraid of the things that most people are afraid of. I'm not bothered by the things that most people are bothered by. I mean, I don't walk out in front of cars because, not because I'm afraid of cars, but because I am aware that they're large and I am not. They weigh a lot and I weigh 250-ish pounds, and car weighs a lot more than that, even a small one. So I know that if I walked out in front of one and got smushed, that would hurt a lot. And I respect that. So I don't do it. So it's not because I'm afraid of the car, or even because I'm afraid of getting hurt. It's because I don't want to get hurt, because, yeah, pain's not fun. And I mean, I'm not afraid of somebody else hurting me, because it'll either happen or it won't. I will leave this world when I'm supposed to. And I know that I have not finished doing what I'm here to do yet. I believe I was born for a reason. I believe the things that have happened to me have happened for a reason. I believe I came to this life because, well, because I wanted to help people. I believe that. And my whole life is proof of that. I am here to help people because I have left a whole trail of people better than they were when I met them. The people who need me, they happen into my path and I help them. And if they're willing to do the work, they walk away better. And no, it's not an easy life. It's not an easy way to deal or go through the world. No, it's not easy. It's hard and it sucks and it's painful. But without people like me and my mother, there are people like this lady I'm helping tomorrow, like so many others of the people that I've helped. If we don't help them, who will? And I mean, I had to bide my time and watch and wait for this lady to be ready for me to help her. I had to let her get ready for me to help her because until somebody's ready for you to help them, you can't help them. She had to get to the point where she was ready, where she understood that she was in a situation that was not good, that she was in a situation that was toxic and poisonous, and if she stayed there, she was going to die. And leaving that precious 14-year-old in the hands of that man was not going to be good for that child. She had to get to that place before I could help her, really. I mean, up until then, I could be a listening ear. Up until then, I could tell her, yes, that sucks. Yes, that's hard. Yes, that hurts. Of course you're struggling. Of course you're struggling. And I mean, when you look at what you're going through, why wouldn't you be struggling? The question is not why am I struggling? It's why am I not struggling more? That's the question. And once she got to that point, yeah, now I can help her. Yeah, now I can say, here's the resources. Now I can say, okay, this is what, this is the options you've got. And I can say, get that restraining order. Get that person trespassed. Get it to the point where if they set foot on your property, whether you're renting or whether you own it, doesn't matter. Get it to the point where if they set foot on your property without your permission, you can call the cops and the cops will just show up and remove them because they've been told they are not allowed to be there. And that's what you got to do. Get that abuser trespassed. Get everybody that is helping them abuse you trespassed. Get restraining orders on all of them. Every communication, save it. Save the emails, save the text messages, save the voicemails. Phone conversations. Take detailed notes of everything that's said by both you and them. Record those calls, especially if you're in a one-party state. Record those calls. Make sure you know what the law is what the law is involving recording your conversations with other people. If you're a one-party state, record that shit. Record everything. Keep it in a file, whether it's electronic or what have you. Keep it in a file. Save that shit. It's important. Get a lawyer. Go through legal aid or whatever is available in your area. Get a lawyer. Get judges that are on your side. Do all that. Because that is how you get away. That is how you get away. Get all that done and then get safe. It's not easy. It takes time to build it all up. But once you do it, and once you're safe, and once you're free, make sure you educate yourself so that you never fall for that crap again. Get therapy so that you can heal the damage. And like I say every single time I talk to you guys, you are smart, you are important, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are wise, you are courageous. You are lovable and you are loved. If people can hate for no reason, then I can love because I want to. And I love all of you exactly the way you are. Until next time, stay safe, stay well. Bye. Trying to end this thing. I love you guys. Bye. See you next time.